raining an hour ago, but it looks like it's finally starting to clear up here at CTMP. A few hours ago, we went around the Pinty's paddock to see what the drivers felt about this crazy weather. So the race last year ended in the rain, and it looks like there might be a few showers tomorrow, although I think everyone has their fingers crossed there won't be. But how does the weather play into planning for a race weekend and your race day strategy?
I mean, right now we're just planning for the dry. Hopefully that's what we saw. If there's rain, we're just going to deal with it. We're pretty good in the rain. We have everything ready, rain tires, the car's ready. We were good at the testing. We did NASCAR testing in the dry, so hopefully we could qualify a bit later on to get a good starting position. And let's go racing tomorrow.
It changes everything for me because I've never raced in it, so I really have a little bit of expectation of what the car is going to be like out there in the rain. I won't know until we get out on track today and we practice a little bit in it. I don't think we're going to be out there for very long, just a couple laps, just to get myself a feel for it. So I'm hoping it doesn't rain tomorrow, but if it does, then tomorrow will be a good day to learn how to race in it.
Well, I did the race last year on the rain. It was difficult. I hope tomorrow it's gonna be cleared out, but if they rain, it's the same for everybody, I guess. And for us, it's like more challenge. But for the spectator, it's like might be a little bit more uncomfortable for the fans. But for us, I mean, if we have to do it, we do it.
Windshield wipers, defrost, Rain X, just to get the windows in the car so we can see out the front window anyways. And the rest of it, suspension-wise, for my car, I don't really worry about it, but the rest of the cars, we usually lighten up the suspension, undo the sway bars, and go from there.
There's a lot of sketchy places. I mean, this place is so fast. This is one of the faster road courses really in the country for stock cars or in North America. So it's a fast place. There's not a lot of room for error, and then that's in the dry. And then when you get out here in the wet, then it becomes extremely difficult to hit your marks, and it's a very fine line of being on track, and you have to run where the rubber's not, and then it's very easy to get off track. So
well, it's obviously a big factor into how the race plays out, especially when it goes from wet to dry is always like crazy for strategy, drivers, pit crews, when you take tires, when you switch. So we just kind of have to wait and see it play it by ear. And like last year, we had a strategy to stay out and try and wait for a caution that we didn't get, and then ended up doing the whole race on rain tires in dry conditions. So we'll kind of just have to see how the race goes and see how it starts and what happens with the weather and go from there.
So some drivers last year were saying that they actually don't mind racing in the rain, but what would you prefer, pouring rain or super humid?
Actually, I don't mind super humid. I have a nice helmet fan that takes care of me, so I prefer the dry. It just helps my driving style. I'm not a very good wet racer, but we'll give it a whirl.
I'd rather race in the dry, but I don't mind the rain. I have lots of go-kart experience, so racing in the rain is okay for me. But it's tricky when it's wet and dry. When it starts to change from wet to dry, then things start to get tricky. So it'd be nice to just have it one or the other. So hopefully it dries out for tomorrow and we have a good race in the dry.
I like rain because I felt like in legend cars, it was more of an equalizer on driver talent. And that's really where I was able to run in the rain. The only time I've been able to run on the rain in a road course. That and then the go-karts that go from Interplex.
Actually, pouring rain gets a lot of accumulations. I like rain. Hopefully I want it to be dry and sunny for all the spectators and come and see us and cheer for the 04 Spectra Premium.
I will say super humid. Yeah. I like the rain, but it's another challenge for us. But if it's dry out, I mean, it's even better.
I don't want it to rain at all. I've never raced in it. I've never even raced a road course. So this weekend is a big learning deal for me, and new team and everything too. I'm getting used to everybody, and everything's going great so far. But the rain is just. I hope it doesn't rain, but if it does, it does. There's nothing we can do about it. We'll just prepare and do the best we can.